Okay, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to bring in a GIF file or even a PNG file, whatever you want to use into Piskel to then edit and make your own. Little side note, just want to say, try not to copy anyone's work directly. Modify it as much as you can to make it your own. This is really just a trick if you're having a hard time drawing from your own imagination. So, to do this, you are going to create a sprite. Start with a blank canvas, and then what you can do is always resize this later. So you're going to go out to Google, and I already looked up a few that work for sure. Sometimes this is kind of trial and error to find the right GIF or PNG file. So first let me show you a GIF file. What's nice about the GIF files is they come in and it'll actually break down the frames for you. So I know that this bunny works and I know that this girl works. So what you're going to do is find one that you like, right click, and you're going to save image as. Make sure it saves down here as a GIF image. I would rename it something that you will recognize when you go to look for it. On my computer, it saves to downloads. On the Chromebooks, hopefully it saves to your downloads, or you can save it to your drive. I think you can access it from Pixel. Let's take a look. So go back to your Piskel blank canvas. Down here, there's a little folder that's open. That's your import icon. You're going to click on that. And then you're going to go to import from picture, and this supports, as it says, PNG, JPG, bitmap, and animated GIF. So browse your images, and this goes right to my downloads, and I've already got a few here that I know work. So go ahead and select, I'll do the bunny. You're going to open it. And you can leave this as is, but I highly suggest, since we're working on a much smaller scale, scale this down. If I scale this down to 32, go ahead and import. It's going to give you a little warning about replacing your current animation, but I don't have anything there. So this really simplified it a bit too much. So you may not want to do such a small resize. So I'm going to go ahead and do this again. So again, import, browse my images, find that bunny again, open. I'm going to resize this. Let's try 64. It automatically adjusts the other side, import. And let's see how this looks. So this isn't bad. If you look at the preview, he's got all the screens. How many frames is it? 6 frames. Very simple. I think this could work for us. So say you don't want a brown bunny, you could go in and start replacing some of these colors. Maybe you want your bunny to be pink. Let's go down and make a pink color here. So I would choose a few different colors, stay in this family. So maybe that's your darkest color. So find all your darkest colors. It's going to be time consuming. You're going to have to do this on each of your frames. Go in and click your darkest colors. It would be very time consuming, but if you don't want to draw and you just want to make some simple modifications, you can. You can also delete frames if you want to change the animation or add frames. But this is an option for you. Like I said, it's going to be time consuming. That's why I tell you that when you resize, make sure you're not bringing in this ginormous animation with a million trillion pixels going on. Something on the smaller side would be much easier to modify. You can also bring in just a regular PNG. I'll show you how to do that. So go back to your import. You can browse your images. I have a little cat here. It's a PNG file open. I would resize this. Let's try 32 by 32, see what it looks like. Okay, so this is doable. In this case, what you could do is edit your cat, use things like the magic wand, the shape selection tool. Maybe you want to select that light area and you want to make it more of a, I don't know, a pink or something. Make it more of a pink kitty cat. And that will be your lightest color, right? And then go a little bit darker. You'd want to maybe save these colors in your palette. You can always do different layers, and you can always use your color selector, your eyedropper tool, to go in and reselect some of these colors. So again, a little time consuming, but once you spent the time getting the colors right here, then you can go up and add your frames, and maybe this whatever the cat's holding goes up and down, and you can make adjustments and have that animation change. So it really depends on how much work you want to do. Me personally, I'd rather just draw from scratch, but if you're really struggling with an idea and you really like somebody's idea and you just want to change it, this is an option. So that's it. Good luck.